So I know it's been a little while since I last uploaded, but guys, I'm back with a banger. So hear me out. I spent a week trying to develop a game, honestly just because I kind of felt like it. And in that week, I first of all learned a lot. I second of all had a bunch of fun. And third of all, we got a game, boys! Alright, so starting off, I need an idea. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of Bitcoin mining ads. So I thought I'd make a crypto mining game in VR. I looked it up and hold on. No one's done this yet? Alright, so I got straight to work. I imported all the VR shit and quickly made a movement script. Okay, after some quick bug fixing, it seemed to work. So I went to bed and slept, dreaming of a massive crypto farm and unimaginable wealth by doing fuck all. Alright, so first thing is, I have to make the miner. It's basically the main feature. I went ahead and coded GPUs, some racks to store them, and a money counter to see how much money you got. So I pressed play and it worked. But for some stupid reason, my hands weren't tracking. So I spent the next 2 hours trying to fix this dumb issue. But once I got it working, I was finally content. Except for the fact that I needed to make the miners grabbable and snap the miners instead of being pre-placed. So I added a trigger hitbox to detect when the object with the GPU tag. Fine. So it works, and now you can add the miners and will only make money once they're attached. Now with all that working, I added a model for the GPU so that it isn't just a cube placed in a cube. And with that, I wrapped up day 3, going back to sleep, once again dreaming of my mega empire. Okay, so we're already halfway there, and on day 3, I just decided to make a shop. It looked pretty okay. It didn't even work, but that was an issue for the next day. Alright, so on day 3, I didn't really do anything. So I locked in and grinded today. I fixed the shop so you can actually buy things, then proceeded to add another GPU, heat system which decreases effectiveness, and a fan to cool it down. Also, to top it all off, I started using something called XR sockets to snap items nicely into positions and pass information over them to the rack. And it all fucking worked. Guys, I can't even explain to you how happy I was. So I hit the hay and got ready for another day. So I have 2 more days left and had a lot of things to do. So I had to think for a bit. One big question was, am I gonna make this an open world with a little city or different scenes to emulate that? At first I wanted to make the city, then I realized if I want to even sleep today or tomorrow, I better do something else. So I started working on the first level, it being a garage where you mine out of. A cool classic in the mining world. So to start off, I moved the shop into a PC that managed everything, from property to shopping. Then went on to get stuck on a problem with the sockets registering nothing. But after fixing it, I continued, adding the property shop and making test scenes for the rest of the levels. After that, I went on to the greatest website created, CC0 Textures, and started making the room actually look like a garage. That actually looks good. I quickly stole a model from a guy named Alan J. Branscombe. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Thank you very much, sir. Go check him out. I got it textured and holy, it looked nice. I wanted it to be the place where the PC always is. After all this, I updated the racks to be able to buy them and have pre-placed locations to where they could be. So I was ecstatic at this point and decided to head to bed for the day, finishing off the night on a high note. The second I got up, I went straight to my laptop to work on this. In a dream, a magnificent redditor told me to call the game Cranked Crypto, a magnificent name for a magnificent game. And I went on to make an office level with more space to farm Bitcoin. I then rigged it up to the PC and had a nice system for it. I was low-key over the moon, man. I love when everything just works with no problems. I also added a model for the fan, not having it be a beautiful square anymore. Now after all that, I had one major feature that I was kinda scared of even trying. That being a save system. I had only ever made a super simple version for my game Meteor Strike, so now having to make one that actually saves a position and the type of object stored in the socket was fucky. Nevertheless, I went on and tried, and tried, and tried, and tried. I'd eventually reach a point where we was saving the racks. And emotionally damaged and probably brain damaged, I decided, fuck you, I'm going to bed. As the last day was around, I first took some time to add a model for the Rex. And instead of gaining a mad amount of brain damage trying to make the saving system, I just added different rack types. Okay, so no more running. I saw that I only had like 10 hours left, so I sat down and got to work. Hours I spent just trying shit until it finally worked. And holy shit, I was probably crying or something. What? Can't remember, but I just relished in seeing this, so I started crunching to get the rest finished. I made the data center, having it look pretty damn snazzy, and quickly jumbled together a menu. And voila! It's most definitely not finished, but I have no more time. So I just built it and uploaded it. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and do you think I should maybe continue this project in the future or just leave it? Comment below. But until then, stay pure!